Hey everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles, and welcome back to Ask Think for April 2018. Got it right this time, guys, and I have no idea what it is like for you weather-wise, but we are in the middle of it's the most bizarre thing. I'm looking out the window right now. It is like a blizzard out there in April. It's so cold. I don't understand. Anyway, guys, so in the last video, of course, with my computer breaking and everything, I just screwed everything up, and I forgot to ask you guys a question. So I have one for next month's episode. I'm so sorry about that, guys. And here it is from AB4 Enderblaze, and they say, question for the public that can answer is, if you could be any Pokemon for a week, what would it be and why? And now remember, it's not like you can be the Pokemon for the day. You have to be the Pokemon for an entire week. So choose wisely. Now, before we get to the questions for me, don't forget to leave your question in the comments below so I can have something to answer in the next episode, guys. And also remember, one question per comment, but you can leave as many comments as you like. Also, if the comments on this Ask Think are closed, go to the most recent Ask Think and ask your question there. Now on to the questions. And the first one is from Narwhal, and it says, hey again, here's my other question. Not as long. It's about your Q&A videos. You always do Bed Wars in the background. I also like to watch Bed Wars videos, but I feel like you do it all the time. Can you change it up sometime? Also, my actual question is, when you edit or not to edit? Also, you're doing Q&A while you're playing Bed Wars. Okay, it is editing, well, not magic. I do the questions and the recording of the questions and answers, and then I edit it down and figure out how much footage I need, and then I usually play the Bed Wars. But since you wanted something else, I'll play something else. I'm not sure what yet. I was gonna say maybe practicing Fortnite, but I don't know if you guys want to, you know what? Maybe we'll do some Fortnite Battle Royale. It will be awful. I don't know because I haven't played it yet, but I'm pretty sure I would say in the entire video, I probably won't even get a single kill, and I'll get killed a lot. Okay, so this has to do with the last episode, and GIEMU says, where's the computer blow up thing? This is clickbait. I hate it. So the title of the last Ask Think was My Computer Broke, and as you guys, if you watched the video, you would have heard me say the reason that Ask Think was late is because my computer broke. I didn't say in the title or in the thumbnail that my computer was gonna blow up. I think you made this one into clickbait on your own. Zane Zia asks, how did Rochelle react when you donated $1,500 to that streamer? Well, so she was at work and I texted it to her and I was like, honey, I just donated $1,500 to a streamer. And she's like, you did what? And then I told her the story and she's like, that is amazing. And then at the end of her day, right, she texted me and she's like, I'm on my way home. Didn't really change any lives, but you did. And I was like, oh, my wife does some very, very important work in saving people's lives. And she told me that I actually changed someone's life, and that meant a lot coming from someone like her. Old Man Stu says, let's be real here. Everyone just says first to get a heart from Think. So first, well, so you might see that when people post the word first that they get a heart, and it's just a coincidence. You can post anything you want, but what they are doing is they have notifications on, like the bell, and they click always. And if you post within the first minute or two, usually, of my video, I will heart your comment. I heart the first 100 to 150 comments as they come in, and just to reward the people for coming in quickly. So a lot of times it's just the word first because they want to type it as quickly as possible so they can get the heart. Alex Lopez asks, why do you want to do YouTube than a real job? Why do you do video games? Why not something else? What's the point of YouTube? Well, I mean, I used to have, I guess, a real job. I mean, this is a real job, guys. This is not like an easy job. This is actually the hardest job I have ever had. And I used to work for a corporation. I used to work in networking. And it was stressful work, and YouTube can be stressful at times as well. But this type of work was kind of like, it was almost like puzzles in some cases, trying to find out what router was causing all of the issues. And sometimes they would cascade, one router would fail and it would cascade through the entire network, and figuring out which one it was kind of cool, because, you know, you'd spend hours, which wasn't that cool, but you'd spend hours or even days sometimes troubleshooting, and you finally find that one issue, and then you fix the issue and everything all goes into place. And you're like, yeah, that was awesome. But let me ask you, would you rather be fixing routers, or would you rather be playing video games? Like, if you could choose, which one would you choose? I mean, I don't want to make the decision for you, but in my case, obviously, I would much rather be home with my dog and play video games and have fun all day long than be stuck in these stressful situations with bosses that expect certain things from you, and also not being able to be creative. And, you know, this is my job and this is what I do. And if you had any ideas or something that you wanted to do outside of the realm of your own job, you actually can't. So, you know, if in YouTube, if I wanted to make a different type of video on a different game, or a completely different type of video, if I wanted to start vlogging one day, I could. And I love the fact that I can just do what I want when I want. And and it's so much fun. That is why I do YouTube, and it is a real job. The Slash Bro asks, when did you start liking games? I love your channel. By the way, subbed to you by accident and didn't regret it. Well, that's awesome. I love that you, I don't know how you accidentally subscribed, but I'm so glad that you did, and then you loved it. So thank you. When did I start liking games? Ever since I was like a little kid. Back then, games were different. They were not as good as they are now, but I loved them just the same. And I had been playing them ever since I was little. Mythical Mimi asks, if something ever happened really good in the background, would you change it into a video? And I think that you mean the gameplay in Ask Think. And well, if I were to actually get a victory royale in FORTNITE, probably. That's not ever going to happen, but in most cases, no. When I make an Ask Think video, like I said, I record the audio and everything first, and then figure out how much footage I need, and whatever comes out, because it would be weird, right, for me to play it, and I don't commentate when I play, or when I play for this. Obviously, I do on other videos live, but it would be weird. It would be really hard, I think, for me to add live commentary after the fact. It would be so hard. Ninja Penguin asks, how do you feel when making an Ask Think video? Do you feel awkward talking to a mic and reading, or do you feel completely normal? Completely normal. Guys, you have to remember that I've made like 3,500 videos. I've spent thousands of hours behind a microphone, so I'm pretty comfortable with it by now. Carrie Floyd asks, how do you get over anxiety? I have a little bit, and I want to know how to be more extroverted. It's making me think my friends don't like me, even though they like me a lot. Another question, do you know the way? Well, you know, a lot of it comes with experience and age. I used to be anxious, especially before starting YouTube. I mean, I was comfortable in social situations, not super. No, I guess I was fairly comfortable public speaking in front of groups of people I didn't know. Little anxiety over that sometimes, but not a lot. But now I am not at all. And that's just because of my experience here on YouTube, my experience basically public speaking in front of all of you. So age and experience, honestly, and I have a lot of that. Sonic Gaming says, do you ever think you're obsessed with the monkey emoji? I think you are, in my opinion. Well, I'm doing the bear today. That's a new one that was added. But I choose the monkey one a lot because, one, I think it's the most human looking one. It has the most, I guess, human type of features. And then also because it's very easy to key. And what I mean by keying is it's like a green screen kind of, except it's a white screen. It makes it so I can make it transparent instead of a white box around it. And it's very easy with the monkey. Ender Cookies asks, hey, I was wondering, you said at the start of the year you'd be hosting a project where Noodlers make fan art for your office. You still planning to do that? I would have so many ideas for it. Yes, I absolutely am. almost all of the furniture has been made for the apartment. I've got, I mean, for the office, I've got this shelf here, and we just had a cabinet delivered that goes in the corner. And I'm getting this rug cut for the office. Once that is done, I'll do sort of like it's a mess, but I'll do like a short little tour and say, okay, guys, this is where the art needs to go, and I'm gonna make my. I don't want to spoil it, but anyway, yeah, I am planning on doing it. The rug people come in about a week to take care of that, and then I can clean up a little bit, and then I can show you guys what I want you guys to do to fill up my office with your art. QWERTYVids 2013 asks, do you use Razer equipment for your PC, Mac, and others? Anyway, they're really good. If you need to set it up, I recommend Razer. And I think you mean Razer with like an ER. And the only thing, I do actually have a piece of Razer equipment, and it's my mouse. That's the only piece of Razer equipment I have. I built my own PC, so I don't have like a gaming laptop or anything like that. It's a big box. Blue Boss asks, have you ever been to Australia, and will you ever go there or go again if you have been? Yes, I have been to Australia. I've only been to Perth. I've not been to any other city in Australia, so definitely want to go back. And also because my wife has never been to Australia and she really does want to go. So we will definitely go again. It's just quite a trip sometimes. Elements 101 asks, could you please show Kopi doing something bad? Well, I don't have any video recorded of it, but I have these pictures. The other day when that cabinet was being delivered, they had wrapped it in this paper and plastic, and Kopi decided that she was going to help them. I don't know what. So she picked it up and started carrying it around the apartment. Had to chase her for it, and she wouldn't let go. She's so weird. Sushi Ninja 10 asks, do you or your wife ever kiss Kopi? I've kissed my cat on the top of her head before. She seems to like it. Yes, every day. Yeah, all the time. We always kiss her on the head, whatever. And Kopi likes to kiss us too, me specifically. If I ever get down on the ground, like tie my shoes or something, and she is standing up, like face at face level, like human face at dog face level, that means licks. That means licks on the face and the forehead and everywhere she can lick. She won't stop licking until you stand back up. It's almost like she thinks that that's why you're down there. Couch Potato asked, did you ever play baseball as a child? P.S. Today was my friend's birthday. Well, tell them happy late birthday from me. But yeah, I did play baseball as a kid. I played left field because I was actually really good at catching fly balls. I was a terrible batter though, really bad. The only time I really ever got on base was getting hit by pitches, to be honest. John Walker asked, were you a nerd in school or did you have loads of friends? Please answer my question. No, I didn't have a lot of friends especially in high school when I switched my junior year. Well, after my sophomore year, that's 10th grade. I started a new school as an 11th grader, and I was really into computers and computer games at the time, and that's like regular now. But back when I was a kid, that was, I was in the computer club and stuff. And there were not many of us in the computer club at the time, and those were my only friends. And they were good friends, don't get me wrong, but I guess if you looked at the school student body at large, I was definitely a nerd with not a lot of friends. Undying Ultra asks, what was the very, 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 very first video you ever recorded? Please tell me the month, date, and year. You don't have to tell me all that. Well, you can actually find it on my channel. I think if you go to like my channel and then you go to videos and then you do sort by oldest to newest, you should be able to find it, and it is a Club Penguin video. Revolutionary World asks, when you started doing your first video a long time ago, were you nervous? Just wondering, Noodle on. No. Well, so no, not on that video. The video I was just talking about, I was not nervous at all. I was just like typing in Club Penguin. It really didn't make me nervous. However, the first time I added voice to my videos, I was extremely nervous. And that was the Pop Tropica Road to Captain Thinknoodles for early Pop Tropica Island. Yeah, I was nervous. I also had a really bad mic. It was a disaster. But it turned into this. So, one good thing did come out of it. Rockmet Gaming Guy asks, are you affected by YouTube's monetization policy? Well, not technically. Or actually, technically, yes. Technically, everyone is affected by YouTube's monetization policy. even channels of my size have to comply with the rules. And the rules are, I believe, it's like 4,000. I think it was 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Obviously, I meet the 1,000 subscribers minimum, and I also meet that minimum watch time as well. However, I just changed YouTube networks. And in order to do that, your channel becomes demonetized and then has to be remonetized and then added to the network. Now, when your channel gets demonetized, you have to reapply for YouTube monetization. And so I had to sit in the queue, just like all of you do, to get my channel approved. I think that I probably got pushed a little bit ahead of the line. However, it took, I think almost a day. It took almost a day for my channel to be remonetized. It's not instant, and we do have to sit through it even as big YouTubers. Sushi Ninja 10 asks, does it ever bother you when a popular YouTuber or multiple popular YouTubers plays a game that is most likely not appropriate for your audience, like FNaF, Tattletale, Doki Doki Literature Club, etc., and then nearly everyone tells you to play that game too? No, not really. I understand it because they want to see their favorite YouTuber play their favorite game or their favorite game of the moment. And no, it doesn't really annoy me at all. I wish I could sometimes, but that's just the way things are. And I'm happy that I have, a family-friendly channel and family-friendly content, and some games I can't play, and that's okay. And it's okay that people suggest it, and I just can't do it. Dara, hey Dara, says, firstly, congrats on 3 million. We've come a long way. Thank you. And yes, we have, guys, 3 million subscribers. Anyway, can you please play more Fortnite? One of your older fans have grown out of games like Minecraft and Roblox. I still watch all of your videos anyway because I love your personality, but it'd be great if you could add Fortnite into the mix too. Fortnite doesn't have really designated age group and entertaining for people of all ages. And I really enjoy seeing you play Fortnite. If not, it's okay. I'll still watch all your videos. Well, I've added Save the World. I hope that helps you with your Fortnite desires. Battle Royale is a different story. I feel like a lot of content, and a lot of you guys watch Fortnite creators to see them succeed. And I am not good at the game. And I have so many other games that I spend time playing, and I can't play only Fortnite to get better at it. I mean, I do practice, but it's not going well, guys. I mean, I think maybe Save the World or something. I don't know, but I'm just so bad at the game. I'd be afraid that, you want to watch people win, and that's not me. This is definitely not me. SpyJ asks, is Think Slab officially returning more often as a series, or was that update episode to get the fans of it off your back? No, it wasn't that at all. It is not going to be returning as a more often series, maybe one-offs once in a while, but it was sort of a test to see, not really a test. It was just one day I woke up and I wanted to make one. I don't know why. I just did, and I did, and I made it. And, the viewership just isn't there like it used to be, with the effort I have to put into it. And what it does to my schedule of other videos and everything, the time investment is just far too much for the lack of interest. I'm sorry. Think Kopi asks, what are some tips on how to become a better YouTuber? Schedules. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I'm pretty new and I need some serious help. Also use Final Cut, but I'm not that good. The Final Cut is demo. Okay. Anyway, well, what I would say is experience, practice, watching other people's videos. That's a really good way to learn. You see something you like. I do this actually with any of my drone vacation videos that I make for myself, my family and stuff. I watch other people's drone videos and I see an effect. I'm like, that is really cool. And I want to know how to do that, cinematic effects. And I learn, I look at tutorial videos and learn how to make these edits. So that's one way to really increase the quality of your editing, is to watch other people and learn editing techniques and see things that you like and expand on them. You see something you like and you're like, oh, that's really cool. Then you learn how to do that, and then you add your own personal style to it and makes it even better. Owen the Minecrafter says, I was wondering how the Animoji works. How does it capture your mouth, eye movement, etc.? Well, It's part of the iPhone X. They have two sensors, you know, that notch that they have at the top. It's got two sensors in it. One's called Jack, one's called Jill. They call them Jack and Jill, you know, went up the hill. You got it. Basically Jack, the Jack sensor, or it's not really a sensor, it's a projector, projects like thousands of infrared dots onto your face. Can't see them. I mean, you know, you can't see the infrared light or anything like that. It's obviously you can't see infrared. Anyway, it projects those onto your face, and the other sensor, Jill, reads those sensors and all the little dots, and it sees the changes in the dots on your face and then translates them through software to the Animoji. Got it? Andrew the Gamer asks, where's Noodle Planet Season 3 of the new modded Minecraft series? Well, for Noodle Planet Season 3, I'm really waiting for dolphins. I kind of wanted to get the snapshot that has dolphins in it and then not have to update snapshots every week and worry too much about bugs and things. But it's taken a while. I was expecting it pretty quickly with the aquatic update, but hasn't happened. The modded Minecraft series, well, I wanted to do one as a, you know, with a group or something, and so that's delaying it a little bit. Couple more months, I promise. Promise there will be one. Red Falcons asks, Q&A for April 2018, not to be confused with 2017 or 2019. Ha ha. So you mentioned about having a 980 Ti. Why not upgrade it to a 1080 Ti GPU? It's so much faster. Maybe monitor 2 makes a 240 hertz monitor. Why still 980 Ti? Well, I mean, it's because it's still fine. I mean, I don't have any problems with frame rates or anything like that or lag. I mean, you know, sometimes a game will lag like because it's an online game and it skips because of the network traffic, but I never have problems with my GPU not being able to keep up. So I don't really need a new one. Second, man, 1080 Ti's are expensive because of the crypto mining fad. Well, not fad, but anyway, the amount of people who are buying some of these for crypto mining makes them very expensive. And as far as the monitor, I don't know, because having an NVIDIA card, you want something with G-Sync. So I think that you would want a G-Sync monitor, but my monitor's decent. It's an Asus monitor as well. And I feed most of my gameplay through my Elgato HD 60. And when I do that, no matter what the frame rate the video card is outputting, even if I had a 240 hertz monitor, running it through there, it's going to cap the frame rate at 60 frames per second. So even if I had a 240 hertz monitor, running it through there, through the HDMI, I would still be stuck at 60 FPS. I mean, I could maybe split it between like DisplayPort and HDMI out, and I don't know, it might get a little confusing actually. But anyway, I'm happy with it. That's why the short answer. I'm happy with it for now. Team Foxy asks, when do you think you're going to feel comfortable having a real face cam? Well, I started the Animojis as sort of like a stepping stone to a face cam to get used to using it and stuff, and it's working. I mean, I am getting used to it. I find that when I'm playing Subnautica, I'm like, you know, I'm playing, and I'll look up to say something to you guys. I'm like, oh, right, no face cam. So it is becoming second nature. That said, this is sort of becoming my thing, and I kind of like it. So, I mean, for the near future, this is the way it's going to be. Lolnub asks, where is Pokemon Brick Bronze gone? I know there's nothing new in it, no updates, no new legends, no nothing. But you can make your new team right now because your team is pretty meta and very weak. So play more Brick Bronze. Just announce it anytime you're going to play, and I'll join you if you need some help. I don't know. Just because there's been no updates. And I'm really disappointed, actually. You know, there was nothing like for Valentine's Day. There's nothing April Fool's. I mean, there's just nothing. I'm surprised and disappointed. But you know, making a new team and stuff. I mean, I do miss the game a lot, but I've gone through and done almost everything, and I feel like anything else, I would be sort of like padding my content, just trying to make videos just to make a video, rather than because I was wanted to play the game and see what happens. Maybe. Chips Salsa asks, would you ever want to be a space tourist? Yes. Oh my goodness. One of my biggest goals, dreams is to be, is not even, I don't even have to go too far into space, but even just the edge of space, I want to be able to, you know, be in some sort of, I don't know what, passenger plane vehicle, whatever it is up there. I want to be able to see the Earth, be on the edge of space or in space and see Earth. I don't want to like go through astronaut training too much, like NASA astronauts have to, but I do want to be a space tourist one day. That is a dream of mine. All right, guys, that is it for this episode of Ask Think. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and pick up those chopsticks and poke that like button as hard as you can. Also, don't forget to post your question in the comments below. And do become a Noodler today and subscribe. And don't forget to tap the bell. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. And of course, run!